All right.
You needed the woo-saw.
Yeah. Is woosah a word?
I have no idea. Well, you know me in yoga. Speaking of birds.
Where are you going with that? And we nailed it.
Nailed it. Trying to clear my own name so people don't think I'm a freak.
It actually started while we were standing in the water getting ready to meet our dolphin.
What is happening here?
Yeah.
People like me. Really?
The situation, the sit, you guys are all special. That's great.
Absolutely.
But in general, most of us are kind of doing the same thing.
It is not fair.
Because you chose to be born with a brain?
Oh, we're not going there.
Kudos, hon. You're doing a fantastic job.
You effing crushed it.
For freaking.
Is when people show you who they are, believe them. And we brought that around.
Call back.
Welcome to the Mr. and Mrs. Inglis Podcast. I'm Megan.
And I'm Shaen. We're here to talk about the wild ride of raising kids, growing careers, and keeping life together in the middle of all the chaos.
So buckle up, because we're all in this crazy journey together.
All right, we are back.
Back.
It is funny, like 10 seconds before I said we are back, I'm like, okay, I need to just take a big sigh here, one quick moment, because we just basically flew into the chairs.
Yeah.
After a work day and running errands and a work day and meetings.
Yeah. I mean, and it was just like, all right, this is when it fits in the schedule and we have X many minutes. And then, of course, we had to adjust things in the studio, all things that people didn't know at home, but, you know.
That they'll never know, yeah.
That they'll never know, but it was.
And no reason to know.
No. But now they know.
But now they kind of know.
I don't know.
Oh, so I'm in that headspace right now where it's like I haven't come down from just like going.
Mm-hmm.
Like most of the time, by the time we sit here, I've already had time to like take that deep breath, kind of center myself, push everything else out. You know what I mean? How like you just kind of reset yourself a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, I'm still on that like warm down.
Yeah.
You know?
Like you needed the woo-saw.
Yeah.
Like in between.
Yeah. Is woosah a word?
I have no idea.
I feel like I've heard it before, but you just said it.
I mean, I've heard it before, but
Yeah.
like, will Webster consider that part of like something to go in the dictionary? I don't know.
I don't know if that was some yoga thing or some Asian-inspired relaxation technique that you've learned over the years.
Well, you know me in yoga and how much I do yoga.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like yoga,
Yeah.
but
You can count it on all your claws,
yeah.
on all your talons. I was trying to think of something in my head that I could say, like, you can count it on all your, I was going to say tails. I'm like, well, I don't want that to come. That'd be weird. Megan doesn't have a tail. People would be like, what, does she have a tail? 'Cause,
I don't have talons either, bad.
well, I know, but talons aren't as possible, right? Like, there was a movie not too long ago. What was the movie with Jack Black? And the guy had a tail in it. He had like a little tail stub.
I don't know.
The one where he saw her as skinny, but she was really big in real life.
I've never seen that movie.
What's the name of it, though? You should know the name of it.
It's an old movie.
Kind of, yeah, probably 20 years old.
Yeah.
Gwen's in it, right? Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah. Anyways, a guy in that had a tail, so I was like, I don't really want to say you have a tail because people are like, oh, does she have a tail?
I don't, guys. Like, I want to go out there and clarify that
Well, you told
really
me,
quickly.
You told me to stop telling everybody that you were legally blind.
Yep.
So I've decided to now throw in apparently that you have a tail.
Oh my gosh.
So your choice. Which one would you
What
prefer?
kind of freak did you marry?
Yeah. Well, I guess that's birds of a feather.
Speaking of birds.
Good.
We
Where are you
did
going with that?
I don't really know. But the Grammys. And should we talk about the birdcage that was on Lady Gaga's head?
Oh my gosh. Sure, go ahead. Yeah, this can it's our pop culture segment.
This is the pop culture segment. I mean, I am not like on the cutting edge of fashion. Right? But I like to be fashionable. However, I the whole like woven basket headdress that Lady Gaga had that was then fashioned into a birdcage. I mean, it looked like you just went to Home Decor and, cut up a wicker basket.
Yeah.
to make it look like a bird cage.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh gosh, I think that would make me claustrophobic.
That really affected you because you were really kind of in a tizzy about it the night it was happening.
Yeah.
And then now, multiple days later, you're still kind of one of the first things you brought up. So that really kind of made an impression on you.
Yeah.
A negative impression.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? Again, I don't really know fashion.
First off, the girl can sing, right? She can blow.
She
That's
can
incredible.
Totally sing.
But she's always loved to push that fashion
Definitely.
line, if you want to call it that. I'm not even sure it's that. I think she loves the shock value.
She loves the shock value. I must say, I did actually like her outfit with like the feathered shirt and everything. I thought that actually was really cool.
Like in a way you would wear it, or?
Well, I don't necessarily have a reason to wear something like that.
Feathered shirt.
Yeah, like I'm not going to the Met Gala where everybody is, touting how eccentric one can dress.
Yeah.
But it was the headdress that.
Yeah,
for me,
she's
I was
kind of
like,
going to the Met. She's kind of going to the Met Gala anytime she's performing. Sometimes I feel like, right?
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
very shock value. Like the meat dress was one, and she's had several. I can't remember.
Several.
Any of them, but even our daughter knew the meat dress, and that was before she was even alive. I'm pretty sure.
Or certainly before she would have any cognitive memories.
Right.
Like she was pretty young.
Yeah, that was something. The thing that caught me off guard on that one, though, and I said it that night too, is like there was a lot of choreography. So if you didn't see it, it's basically like a wicker basket that it kind of has the front of it looks like a bird cage. So there's actually, she almost looked like she's behind bars, wicker bars that are all like 2 inches wide maybe, but just on the front. So it's almost like a helmet like that.
Yeah.
But the whole thing was a wicker basket, went down to her shoulders. But when she looked up, you could see under it and see her whole face. And so there was this very complex choreography that clearly they had worked on before, because there was all these different, like, on count 4, then she's going to do the look up, and then the camera's going down, and you can see up, and, and then then she's going to the floor, but she's going to look to the side. And
It was perfectly choreographed.
perfectly. Yeah.
I mean, like the producer of, I couldn't find the word producer. It's been that kind of a day. But yeah, the producer of the Grammys is like, we spent a lot of time on that.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how much time we're spending on this birdcage.
And they may get an Academy Award next time.
And we nailed it.
Nailed it. Or an Emmy. Technically, that would be an Emmy, I think.
Yeah, that might be what it is. I don't know.
So yeah, pop culture segment.
First one.
Yeah.
First and last, maybe.
Quite possibly.
Could be. Yeah.
We don't usually have too many pop culture references. It's just that one was really top of mind. And somehow it tied into birds of a feather.
Yeah.
Which was related to.
I thought you were going with Billie Eilish because she sang a song, Birds of a Feather, and she was on the Grammys.
Yeah.
Which I think they won a Grammy.
I think they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway.
That's not where you were going.
That was really tangential, but I will circle back to it and be like, yeah, I'm not legally blind, nor do I have a tail. And just, we're going to...
Let's circle back to that.
We're going to set the record straight.
Let's just make sure we cover that fully. Not cover the tail, I'm saying cover the fact that there is no tail. Because you would want to cover that if there was one, for sure.
I don't even know where to go with this. I'm trying to clear my own name so people don't think I'm a freak.
You do not have a tail, and I'm sorry I brought it up in such a way. I don't either. Just in case that were to bleed over this direction.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, one of the fun things for us this year that we've known, 2026, is going to be a crazy year because of all no different than we've talked about here before, but the Crazy Train hits basically every weekend and week this entire year of 2026, save 2. We have 2 weeks that we could potentially go on a family vacation, and we hadn't even scheduled them.
No.
Because of that. Because even some of them are like, well, if they make this, we make that, who knows?
That's exactly right.
But in the last week, probably, we filled both those dates.
Both of them. I mean, that's like a high five for getting something accomplished.
It is a high five. Yeah,
I
that's right.
We have solidified vacation dates. which feels so good.
It is. And I do feel a little bad because we had two sides of the family. We were contemplating going on a cruise. And we said, hey, book it. Whatever dates you guys work for you, that's fantastic. If we can make it, we'll try. If not, have a great time. Because it's just don't work around our schedule. Our schedule is crazy this year. Maybe for the next 3 years. Who knows?
Right.
That being said, one of them fit into that week. And it was like, well, really hard to say no, and it actually happens to be that week. You know what I mean?
Know. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Plus, I think it was something that everybody wanted to do.
Yes.
Kids love the cousins on that side, obviously.
Yeah. And so they're over the moon.
Right.
Which, for me, I absolutely love. And I think you feel this way, but I want to hear your take on it. Some of my best friends throughout my entire childhood, adolescence, and early adulthood were my cousins.
Mm-hmm.
We were inseparable. We went to college together. We lived together in college. I mean, and so for me, it warms my heart to see our kids love their cousins and have a cool bond and relationship.
Yeah.
I did, Yeah.
Well, and it's harder. There's a couple more hurdles there, right?
There are.
Primarily thousands of miles between where we live, whereas you just had a couple-hour drive.
That's right.
At best, at most,
Right.
So, yeah, I think I agree with you. I didn't really have that growing up. I was stuck in the middle. I had a handful of older cousins, significantly older. They're not going to hang out with, a kid that's 8 years younger than them.
Yeah.
And then I was at least 5 years to 12 years older than the bottom half of them.
Yeah.
And a different gender. They were all girls except for my cousin Brian.
Yeah.
Who was, I think, 8 or 9 years younger than me, too.
Yeah.
And so, it wasn't until later in life when he and I actually played a lot when I was a kid because he was tough. I remember one time he punched me.
Seriously?
I was outside playing basketball. I think I was in high school maybe, and he was out there. I was at their house, my uncle's house, and I was dribbling the ball or something like that in their driveway. And little Brian had to have been, 8 years old or something like that maybe at that time. And he came out and he punched me right in the diaphragm, and he hit hard. I was like, whoa. I mean, almost where it took my breath away. That was one of the times I remember hanging out with him. But
that's funny. I didn't know
I got beat up by an 8-year-old, basically.
Yeah. Let's tout that one.
Yeah.
You should be real proud of it.
Yeah, I'm on a good streak of self-defamation today.
Yeah, just bring yourself down a notch.
That's right. So, so I didn't really have that, but I'm glad the kids do. I get it, from a social, I get it. Understand why it can be fun. So I'm glad they have that. Hopefully they have a good time.
Yeah. Well, and really on both sides of our family, our kids have cousins at their same age, on both sides. Yeah, some older, some younger, but they all have at least one that's their age. So it's kind of cool.
Unfortunately, almost none of them live in the same state that we do.
Correct. Yeah.
There's like that. And we did have a couple in the state for a while, but they were a little bit older.
Mm-hmm.
Where it just didn't groove
right
that well. And again, we have so many soccer games and track meets that it's we're not going to see you anyways. So the only time we will see somebody is on a vacation.
Right.
Whereas you would see people on holidays or birthdays, probably.
Yeah. It was a lot more common. We were 4 hours away, and we could make that trip, and it was easy.
Yeah.
So, in 4 hours, it sounds like a lot, but it's not.
Yeah, not when you know you're going to and whatnot.
Yeah,
that's fun. And you guys did it all the time too. When you do it, it's not that big of a deal.
That's exactly right. So, because we didn't grow up with family in our area.
Yeah.
Everybody was at least minimum 4 hours away just to see family.
I bet the rest of my family though, I bet they enjoyed the cousins because all the girls had cousins their age, within an hour, on that side of the family, or on both sides actually there. So I think they probably had a lot of the same experience that you had with your cousins, where they were very close. Mm-hmm. So I can see how that worked out for them.
Yeah, built-in friends.
Yeah.
You kind of just go with that. Go wherever you go, and I don't know.
So we'll have more cool experiences. We got to spend. We were in Hawaii with them 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
Already? A year and a half at least.
Yeah.
But this summer will be 2 years.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So,
So there's that one. And then the second one, which is actually we're taking first,
Yep.
we booked up that weekend. And this is a vacation that we took 3 years ago, 4 years ago?
3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah, 3 or 4
lost
years
track.
ago. And it rained the entire time we were there. And not the kind of rain where you're like, you know what, let's just have a great time. You know what, it'll be all right. We'll enjoy it. It's not that big of a deal. No. It's in Bahamas. It's in the Bahamas.
Right.
And it monsoon poured the whole time we were there. It actually started while we were standing in the water getting ready to meet our dolphin.
Yes, we were supposed to.
The dolphin experience.
Yes. And Shri, the dolphin, she got a bit of a break because everybody was standing in the pouring rain, so I think they ended up sending her away while we all had to go, like...
We did. We tried to wait it
undercover.
out. We
Yeah.
tried to wait it out for like an
Tried
hour and a half or so while we're undercover. The dolphin trainer's in there telling us all the stats and facts about dolphins and dolphin training and all that kind of stuff. And it didn't break. So we actually ended up going back out there. Everybody's just shivering, standing in, knee-high, thigh-high water.
It was so cold. I remember thinking, like, well, we will never forget this moment. Like, there was more rain. Like, we were probably getting wetter coming from the sky than we were standing in the water.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure.
We were
And then it just didn't let up for the rest of the trip. And that is not true. That is not true. We did have like an hour moment where it didn't. And we could see the blue turquoise come out for just a moment. The sun came out. We went snorkeling.
Yeah.
And we saw like 2 or 3 tortoises under there. So I think it was just me and the kids, right? Did you come out?
Yeah, it was just you and
I
the
don't
kids.
think you made your way out there because it was pretty far out and about 15 feet down, but they were right. It was incredible. It was really cool. Swimming with tortoises, like just just naturally wild.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
It's insane.
It was really cool.
It was really cool.
So we're going to give it a go again.
And we're going to hope that it does not monsoon the whole time. And in fact, wasn't there like a mini tornado?
Yes.
Like, yeah, because like all of a sudden like trash started blowing everywhere and like
Yeah.
things started, like it moved a car even.
It was right before
insane.
dinner. So yeah, we were all, I don't know if we were on the beach walking around or if we were walking somewhere because we were outside.
Yeah.
Probably under a covered portico of some sort.
I hope
But
so.
I was like, oh my gosh, look at all that trash
Yes.
flying around. Like, where did all this trash come from? Like, I didn't know what was happening, honestly. She was kind of whipping and circling around. You could see it. Just kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah.
We didn't think much of it.
No.
And then we walked through the casino and walked out the other side because we were going to a dinner that night. And there's a lot of hubbub going on the other side. On the other side, because that was on the beach side. Then on the other side
Like
of
where there was a marina.
Atlantis, where there's a marina. Yeah, everybody was there. Like, that's where we found out there was like a small like F1 tornado that we literally saw come through there, turned a car over, throw some boats on top of each other. There's trash all over the place over there. But it was kind of a big deal, and it was just like right there. We had no idea.
Yeah. It was very surreal. We're like, what is happening here?
Yeah. So, oh my gosh. So hopefully better weather we're going to try it again because we deserve to have that experience.
You know what? Yeah, we do.
Very few things I say we deserve.
Sure, yeah. We deserve this.
We deserve, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I really do hope that the weather is better because, like, you never go to the Bahamas expecting it to pour the whole time.
Right.
But sure enough, it did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, well.
Really cool place. So we're excited to go back to that one. It was
Yeah.
between that and Costa Rica, which we'd already been to as well and had a great time there.
Yeah.
So hopefully we made the right decision and it doesn't rain. If it rains, the Bahamas is dead to me.
We're never going back. Like, there is no, like, 3 strikes, you're out.
It's literally the beginning of the rainy season too.
Yes.
And they're like, if you go towards the end of rainy season, you kind of expect a little bit more. But at the beginning, just like Florida, you're going to have these afternoon thunder showers. They come through and clear out quickly.
Yeah. You're like, no, that cloud parked itself right over Atlantis.
Just storm after storm after storm. And remember those super expensive cabanas that we couldn't cancel that we went down and sat in anyways because they're covered till they're soaked and then they drip. through the canvas.
So lovely. You're like,
But we sat there, covered ourselves in towels, and watched nobody in the pool. Actually, the kids got in the pool during one rainstorm, but it was freezing cold.
freezing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, they did have the pool to themselves.
Yeah.
Silver lining question mark?
Yeah. There wasn't anybody in any of the pools the whole time we were there.
No. Well, why?
Yeah.
It was not warm.
We did go down
It was
the
raining.
slides a couple times because there's no line because nobody was there.
Nobody.
So maybe that's better this time. We don't have to worry about doing the slides as much because we already did them.
It's true.
'Cause
Yeah.
If that line's all the way up the pyramid.
Yeah, then
It'll be
that's
as
kind
fun.
of yeah. But I don't know. I'd still rather take that and like nice beach pool weather than not.
Yes. 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 So we're gonna do it right this time.
Yes.
And dang it, we deserve it. I'm gonna say it again. I'm already looking forward to it.
Oh, why is it going through my head? Like the Stuart Smalley, like, and gosh darn it. Oh no, that's gosh darn it, you're worth it. I was gonna say, cause gosh darn it, you deserve it.
And people like you.
People like me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, that's why it's one of those weird statements that most people don't say.
Probably not.
I deserve this.
I deserve
Nobody
this.
says that. Even if you do, nobody says that.
No, that's the unspoken part that you just don't say.
That's right. That's right. All those things you say in your head that most of us have the ability to not say out loud.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Like you said the quiet part out loud. No, that's one you just keep in there.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right.
Even though we all feel it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go out on a limb and say it. We all feel it sometimes.
Well, when you're ready for your vacation, right? If you're lucky enough to take one and whatnot, yeah. By that time, you're like, not only do I deserve, but I need it. I gotta have it.
I gotta be honest, like, people need vacations. Like, they need time away
Mm-hmm.
from the chaos train, from all the things.
Yeah.
Although I did have a coworker. And maybe we're getting into, like, the I'm Peeve segment. I don't know.
Oh, here we
I
go.
don't mean to, like, force feed the I'm Peeve segment, but I actually had someone tell me, and this person does not have children, that, like, you know, it's not really fair because if you're a parent, you know, you get maternity leave. And like, you know, if you don't have children, you don't get that break. And while I fully support everybody getting mental health breaks from work and all of that, like, I was like, really? We're going to use maternity leave as the example of a break? I'm like,
Yeah, because
Okay.
when you were taking that, you know, decades ago,
Yeah.
you had to use all your PTO for it in the first place. So you
Yes.
didn't. It's not like you just got free time off, and then you could go on a PTO vacation somewhere else, pay time off. You know, so later in the year,
Yeah.
you had to use most of your PTO at least for the first week or a half, and
2 weeks,
or
yeah.
2 weeks of it.
Mhm. Yeah.
And you probably, if anybody's had a baby, I haven't. I have not, but I'm aware enough of the situation, the sit,
The situation.
the sit, if you will.
You're
that
aware.
You're not quite on a vacation after giving birth to children.
No.
And it's not like you're sitting by a pool, you know,
No.
sipping on Mai Tais,
Mm-mm.
right? You're wearing adult diapers and staying up all night.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, not sleeping. So it's actually the very opposite.
It's probably.
I mean, allow me to take your I'm peeved
Thank you.
because I know
Every woman right now is like standing up and giving you the slow clap for that because it is so true.
Well, I don't manage people anymore right now, so I can say what I would want to say. When I can say what I couldn't say when I managed people. And so I know to some degree that's probably what you're thinking along with some other people that have been in those same shoes,
Yeah.
you know. But you know, there's a lot of things you could talk about that. But that you know what that comes down to is that everybody. What is that? There's a saying for it where everybody. It's not megalomania, but everybody thinks their life is special and different.
And
You know what I mean?
yes,
and
and
unique,
and-
uniquely its own experience that no one
Yes.
else has ever done something similar to
Yes.
some degree. You know what I mean? And like, I'm not trying to downplay like people are unique people and people have all these special. You guys are all special. That's great.
Absolutely.
But in general, most of us are kind of doing the same thing,
Yeah,
right? We're all
yeah,
walking
yeah.
the same path, different deviations of the same path,
Right.
right?
Absolutely.
All right. You know, what was I saying now? Now I forgot because I was trying to like tread lightly on that.
About how everyone's unique, and so you think.
Oh yeah,
your
that was just saying.
reality-
There's so many people are just like, oh, I am the only person that does this, or just me. You know what I mean? It's like, no, it's not just you. It's all of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when somebody, to me, isn't able to think outside of a certain box, and to me, that's the same thing, right? Like it's
Yeah.
just me. No, it's not just you. You're just not thinking through that. That's not a vacation for someone else, and ergo, it is not unfair. It is not fair.
It is not fair. Like, this isn't like, and I get it. Like, we chose to have children, so that is our life choice. But like, the maternity leave part is not like a perk.
No, no. I mean, it's no different than if you break your leg. This person that doesn't have children breaks their leg, and they have to take a little bit of short-term, family leave.
Right.
Is that unfair too?
Right.
Because you have legs?
Right.
I mean, that's kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, it's a medical thing
Yeah,
when you're on maternity leave.
that's right.
Like,
I think anybody can take mental health days now too, most people.
right.
Now, is that unfair?
Right.
Because your brain has I was going to say a brain fart, I guess. A fart? Because you chose to be born with a brain?
I mean, right. It's just kind of one of those things. Like, you're right. Everybody needs a break, but I actually just nodded. When she started talking about how like when people with kids get maternity leave, like that's a perk. I was like,
Don't you wish you could say things then?
that was
And
right.
have all the right things to say.
I just nodded my head because I was just like, oh, we're not going there. But I later vented to you to be like,
Yeah.
are you kidding me?
That's when you just wish you go, mm-hmm, and shake your head no. You're like, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what you think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of the crown jewel. I was like, okay.
It's like the work at home mom that's like, I had the hardest day. I had to go to I had to go to Hobby Lobby and return things. I had to go to Target and return things. And then I had to go pick up Starbucks to take it in Chick-fil-A to take it to the kids at school. It's like, I'm not saying that's not hard, but again, we're all on a, kind of similar thing. So like,
Like-
the mom that's doing that and working a job also and fitting all that in somewhere along the same 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Or 7 days a week,
Like-
still fitting all that in.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
getting it all.
I mean, like, well, that's hard too. Also,
It
también.
Y tú también.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Because that's when we hear sometimes too, and from two working parents and a working mother,
Yeah.
who I don't ever give you enough. I don't give you enough props for doing all that you do, working at a very high level at a company, and then turning around and doing all these things that all moms do at a high level and doing great at it. I mean, kudos, hon. You're doing a fantastic job.
Well, thank you. You don't have to say that, but
Yeah, I'll cut that out. Don't worry.
please. It's just embarrassing.
Well, you do that to me sometimes too. Like, let's just take a moment and just recognize you. It's not fun to be recognized sometimes.
It's kind of it makes me a little uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. When someone gives you, I learned though, learning to Conan O'Brien, when somebody gives you a compliment, you just say thanks.
Thank you. Like, it's true. Isn't it what our daughter's teacher said? Because like our daughter sometimes will be like, I know. No. You're just supposed to
You
say
don't say,
thank you.
I know. Yeah.
You're just supposed
That'd be
to
funny
say
if I say that.
thank you.
Megs, you're doing an incredible job. You're holding down a high-level job. You're getting all the mom things done also in the same 7 days a week that some moms that are lucky enough not to work are able to do. And you're like, I know.
I know. You're like, okay.
I'm awesome.
I guess I didn't need to say anything.
But to that point, I love tell people what someone I think you report to, or someone that's someone that you work with there, made the comment. Every now and then, it's okay to look in the mirror
Yes.
and acknowledge it,
It was, and it was
no matter who you are.
no matter who you are. I was talking to someone. It helped me reframe. I told you this actually. We had a date night. We were lucky enough to have a date night. And I was telling you this because it reframed how I was thinking about a lot of things. Because I was having a day that our youngest had emergency dental stuff, and you were busy doing.
I was unavailable.
You were unavailable, so I had to do that, and then like everything.
Working.
Yes, you were working.
Not watching the Star Wars trilogy in the movie room.
No,
Anyway, sorry.
absolutely not.
Sorry.
I should never. I hope I never
Unavailable.
imply.
You were napping, and I know not to wake you up.
I've learned over the years. Yeah, no. You were super busy. Your day was crazy, and you were just working away from the home.
Yeah.
So you were unavailable.
Emergency dental, you got to take care of it.
Emergency dental, and like everything kind of blew up on that day. And I was telling this person I work with I was like, oh my gosh, I just, it's going to be one of those days when I'm brushing my teeth, I look in the mirror and I'm like, I don't know how I did it, but I got it all done. And she looked at me and she's like, no, you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to say, you effing crushed it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
For freaking.
yeah. And it was just like, yeah, why am I so just tentative about it and like, it didn't turn out the way that I thought? She's like, you're right, it didn't turn out the way you thought, but you still did it all.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like we should all do that a lot more.
Yeah. Because it overtakes that mindset of like, I made it. Oh my God, I just made it across the finish line.
Yeah.
Versus, I just crushed that race.
Yes.
It's not like I just barely made it to the finish. I crushed the race. I finished the race.
Finished the race. And gosh darn it, I'm proud of that.
Right. Right.
Like, I don't care if I came in first or I came in second or I came in dead last. I ran the race and I did it.
I don't follow the metaphor on that part, but yes, you finished the race.
Well, because we always want to finish first. And that's
Yeah.
always like the hesitation of like, oh gosh, I made it. I just made it,
Yeah, meaning like you would grade yourself an A+ on all your meetings and your presentations and your one-on-ones.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right.
It means you won them. You did, yeah. Whereas
Won them.
one of them might have been like, well, I give myself a B on that one. I just wasn't into it. And I'm still don't have the emails done and things like this.
Yeah. And sometimes it's like, whew, I had to pivot on a whole bunch of things and pivot. So anyway, it really helped reframe that. And I was like, people need to do that more often. I think, because I was like, I'd never even thought about it that way.
Yeah, every now and then there's a few things that just stick with me, and I can't remember them all at the same time, but every now and then I do.
Yeah.
And over this last year, a couple of them, like that Robin Williams quote, has stuck with me. Just, you never know what someone else is going through.
Yep.
Right? Even though they might have a smile on their face,
Yep.
you don't know what they're going through. So be kind to people.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't tell you when they're having a tough time.
Right.
Like our whole last year we had a tough year, and I don't think anybody would have really known some of the things that we went through or you went through. That one resonated with me. I liked that one. I had a counselor once who told me like, put stock in people.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody fills your cup 100%. Once you understand how much they fill your cup, might only be 10%.
Right.
Then you don't waste your energy on hoping they're going to fill that cup more. You know what to expect from them.
That's exactly
You know
right.
what I mean? So then I can file that away. Like that's another one and then this Let Them theory book that we're reading, I've just really enjoyed that, just the idea of, well, let them.
Right.
It's not easy
Right.
all the time, but sometimes you just got to let people be them and you got to move on with your life.
Yep.
Whether you like me or not. Even if it's you don't like me, I'm going to let you not like me. That's your choice.
Right. Right. I like it's let them, but also let me.
Because that's the next step of it. Let me then move on with my life.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make a healthy choice for what I'm going to do next.
Yeah.
But I'm going to let them do whatever they want because we can't control them.
That's right.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of little things. Anything like that stick out for you over time?
Oh, I have.
Because you have a better memory than me.
I have quite a few of them. I mean,
Give us your top two.
okay, so the Robin Williams is up there.
Yeah.
But the other one is when people show you who they are, believe them.
I was going to say that one too. Yeah, because
Oh.
that's more of a live your life like that. That's actually in the Let Them theory book too. Have we got to that yet?
No.
I may have just recorded that one then.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm excited to hear it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So anyways.
Yeah. And it's so true. Because every time, like if you look back on your life and you're like, oh, anytime that I gave that person that second chance, or, I kind of gave them the benefit of the doubt, or maybe I didn't. And, like who they were always was consistent.
Yeah, when somebody shows you who they are, you shouldn't be surprised. And again, that's where you can classify people and categorize them and put them on the shelf where they deserve to go.
Yeah.
Good or bad, but once they show you who they are, they could show you that they're an incredibly kind person.
That's right.
Believe it, right? You know what I mean? If you're not an optimist.
Yeah. Right.
You know, so many times I use that with a negative connotation because people show you their bad sides.
Yeah.
You know, and their bad traits, and you're like, all right, I know who you are. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, at our age, it's tough to change traits. All right, what's your next one?
I don't know. I thought I gave my 2, but we'll give my 2
My bad.
of like the Robin Williams one.
Oh, I said Robin.
And then I started with the whole like
Yeah.
looking yourself and being like, I crushed it, and just
Yeah, I like that one. That one resonated with me.
and then we'll go with the whole when people show you who they are.
I wonder how long it'll take me to just forget that because I have the worst memory. We've covered that on here so many times, but it's like it's not like I wake up every day with this like catalog of, and I don't think it's healthy to be like, to get through life on quotes and sayings.
Right.
You know, they're fun and they can be timely here and there, you know what I mean? But ultimately you got to be healthy inside, right?
Sure.
But every now and then just giving that little fire, just that little kind of, you know, a push of adrenaline or encouragement or inspiration is helpful. And I think that's what those are good for. And some of those are just kind of good guidelines to live life by.
That's absolutely
if you
right.
can remember them.
Those, I mean, we repeat those pretty, the two, the Robin Williams quote and the one that I was just talking about, like, we repeat those pretty frequently. There's no way you're going to forget those.
Right.
And I don't think you have to look at yourself every single day and be like, I crushed it. But on those days when you're like, feel like you limped across the finish line.
Yeah.
Giving yourself the kudos and the freedom to just be like, didn't turn out the way I expected it to, but it turned out the way that it should.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Ted Lasso actually has so many of those.
Oh my gosh. Every episode.
Every episode. Like, because he has one where he's like, everything may not turn out the way that you wanted it to, but I promise you everything will turn out.
Yeah.
The way that it's supposed to. And it's, I don't know. He's so good.
Yeah. I'm excited for that next season to come out, right?
Oh my gosh.
At some point in time.
Yeah.
We need to rewatch it. I wish it didn't have so many like bad words in it. At least the one character. There's probably a few scenes that are inappropriate for the kids, but I wish the kids could watch it because it's so good.
Yeah.
Just some portions of it aren't appropriate.
Yeah, but overall, like the lessons, I love to pull out a Ted Lasso quote every now and again.
There's a Ted Lasso plaque up in the kids' loft.
Heck yeah. I don't remember what that one says.
I don't either.
Oh man, it's gonna bother me.
Might be the goldfish one.
You got.
Because that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I can't remember, but yeah.
Nice. Well, good. Well, you got that I'm peeved out. You feel better?
I do. You have anything you're peeved about?
I've always got peeved things about, but nothing specific to bring up today. Just, if people could just clear out the highways while I'm on them, that'd be fantastic.
Man, I must have a lot of I'm peeved because you're really striking a nerve with that one with me now too. Like,
it's just so bad.
It's bad when your 12-year-old's in the back seat going, "Hey, Mom, how fast are you going?" Because you're like flying past people, and I was like, "I am driving 65, which is the speed limit, and yes, I am flying past people."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, in Texas, people get really nervous when stuff falls from the sky. Whether it's water, ash, ice.
Ash? Huh.
I don't know. I was just trying to think about it.
What else can fall from the sky?
Really, mostly just some form of water.
Yeah. Mostly some form of water.
But it's not even icy though, right? I get ice. Like I wouldn't hold that against anybody.
I wouldn't either.
Oh my gosh. But just because it's a little wet or because it's overcast, they're just so bad.
Yeah, we're talking completely dry roads.
Yeah.
Completely. You're right. Last week at this time, I would not have ventured out of the house. I don't do ice.
Nobody should.
No, right. Nobody should do ice.
There's no good way to drive on it as a regular person.
Totally agree.
Unless you have some sort of cat, like skiing, ski hill type.
Yeah. And you're
treaded vehicle, all-terrain vehicle.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Like, you and I grew up where there's snow. You can drive in snow.
Yeah.
You cannot drive in ice.
They tried. You saw everybody in Austin tried. There's like a million reels of cars just somehow doing 360s all the way down like small hills. And just piling into other cars at the end.
Are they all like rear wheel drive? That's the only time I've known someone to like do a 360.
I don't know. I actually contemplated that for half a second of how they got going on a 360. They're going too fast. And I think they just like they like hit the brake and like turn the wheel, right? Because they don't know what they're doing. And that just starts the whole process. And then they're just like, like a cartoon person hanging onto the steering wheel two-handed, just looking out the window with big eyes at people like, what happened? Like, how am I doing this? Like, what is this? What is happening to me? Just all the way down. Austin.
The most crazy thing. I've seen those.
Deer in the headlight looks like, how did I get here?
Well, we all know that if you're driving on snow or ice, like slamming on the brakes is a great idea.
Yeah. Well, maybe not people in Texas. Again, people in Minneapolis may know this. People from Colorado know this.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ice just sucks. That's all there is to it.
Yes, it does.
All right. Well, I think we're getting close to shutting this baby down.
Yeah.
Probably getting close to it. Any final thoughts coming off of this week, looking into next week? We're in February now.
February.
Our oldest kid gets his driver's license this month.
Holy heck.
Very few things have made me feel old as far as having children is concerned. This one does. Actually, having kids in high school kind of was that first like tick towards that.
Yeah.
Now that I got a kid that's about to drive and he has his own car, all this, that makes me feel like I'm an older person. How does it make you feel?
Huh.
28?
No.
Up from 27?
No. Oh man, it gives me a whole bunch of feels. It gives me a whole bunch of scary things. It gives me a whole bunch of proud feelings, and it gives me a whole bunch of where in the world did time go feelings.
Yeah.
And am I ready for this? Is he ready for this? Oh gosh, did I do my job okay? Like, it's all the feels.
Yeah.
Most of which are riddled with anxiety. I'll say it.
I know. Wow. That's what we got coming up this month for us, though. It's crazy.
I know. You have a big birthday, too. I mean, I should say it's a birthday.
Not a big birthday. We don't. At this age, we don't really celebrate them. I have a decade next year, so that's one. I don't know that I celebrate it, but decades are, decades.
Decades are decades.
Yeah.
It's a milestone birthday next year. But
yeah.
good thing,
Big 4-0 over the hill.
That's exactly right. That's what you look like. Actually.
Oh, I wish I did. It's
you recently had someone thinking you were in your 30s, right?
I did.
Which is such a compliment.
I did, but I was wearing a hat and asking for bazooka gum. I'm just kidding. I totally stole that.
Hat.
I totally stole that from Dana Carvey.
What?
I heard of Dana Carvey.
Dana
He's someone
Carvey?
that's young, and he used that same kind of joke, saying like, no, he's like recently, and he was like 54 or something like that at the time. He's like, I was carded in Vegas by a living human being, but when I was 54 or something like that. He's like, now, granted, I was wearing a hat, and I was asking him if I could buy some bazooka gum off of him. So he was making a joke of it. I thought it was hilarious.
That's pretty funny.
Probably didn't land as well with mine.
I don't know. I was getting more Ralph Macchio vibes from you as opposed to Dana Carvey vibes, but okay.
Yeah, Macchio. Man, that's another. Whew. He looks good for being 64 or 5 now. It's
He looks
crazy.
like he's 35.
Yeah, he does. He does.
I want his secret, whatever it is.
I think it's Miyagi-san karate.
Oh, yeah. I'll try that.
You'll try that.
Get chopsticks and try to go
very
after the
close
flies.
The next step is yoga, though, from that. So you better just be careful.
I go from catching flies with chopsticks to yoga.
I don't want you to say you're going to do something and then stop, not do it, and have to turn around with your tail between your legs.
And we brought that around.
Call back.
I don't have a tail.
That's I know. You're just legally blind.
There are no words.
None.
No words.
Other than we will see you next time. Thank you for joining.
And have a great week. Ciao, ciao.
Have a great week. See ya.